Fever dream, it's a fever dream. You're having a fever dream. You're having a fever dream. Just let it happen. Just let it happen. Just let it happen. Flutter. Can you look back here, back here, back here, back here, back here? The king is in the chat. Long live King Cobra. Long live the king, long live the king, long live the King Cobra, King Cobra, King Cobra. I have a few new triggers here. Yes, I still have the tape measure. This is another trigger here. Just going to ask you some questions here. Some trivia. Let's see. Where's the... Questions. Start with a few easy ones. Let's see here. In 1996 video game, who was born in the 1900s? Who was born in the 1900s? Was anyone in the chat born in the 1900s? In 1996 video game, Nights into Dreams, who was the evil ruler of nightmares? I don't know. NBA Jam, 98, nice. The answer is Wise Men the Wicked. I've never played it, never even heard of it. Okay, here's a good one. In 2016, in the 2016 game Doom, what form of energy is being siphoned from hell by the UAC? I don't know, I haven't played it. Totally born in 1901. I think that would make you a caveman. Anyone played 2016's Doom? 555 has been gaming since the 1900s? The answer was Argent Energy. Let's see if we can get a good one here. Okay, here's one you guys should know. You gotta know this, you gotta know this. PT was a playable teaser for which canceled video game? Very popular. It's like Resident Evil. King of the ASMR trivia. Game Boy. Did anyone ever play Silent Hill? That was it. Let's just do a shuffle here. Introduced in 1997, what was the name of the series of PlayStation controllers capable of providing vibration feedback to the player? Yep. Long live King Cobra. Yes, that's correct. Long live King Cobra. 100 points. One more, and I'll come back to him. Okay. I think you'll get this one too. Merhaba from Turkey. Merhaba, Sunny Saviorum. Which popular console was originally designed to be a CD-ROM add-on for the SNES? A working prototype was found in 2015. Can you guess it? Guess. Which popular console was originally designed to be a CD-ROM add-on for the SNES? A working prototype was found in 2015. That's crazy. Sony PlayStation. Did you know that Sony PlayStation was just a CD-ROM add-on for the Super Nintendo? And they found one in 2015. That thing's got to be worth 100 grand. This is cool. So I have one more new trigger here for you guys. Sleepy Snoopy. I'm just gonna peel that back. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. This is for everyone in the chat. Everyone gets one. Okay. Brother and sister love right there. Who gets the first one? King Zeno. And then we got Sleepy Snoopy. King Cobra Jet. King, long live King Cobra. You get the Sleepy Snoopy. Because you got that one correct. This is me and my dog. Right there. Yep. Charles Gaming, here you go. You get the gals. You get the sir. Sir Charles gets the sir. It's ma'am, it's ma'am, it's ma'am, it's ma'am, it's ma'am, it's ma'am, get Tingles. I got new triggers coming on in the way too, just so you guys know. And I get a green screen coming. Before I do that, I gotta tell you guys something. Something amazing I learned today. Something amazing I learned today. In all my 38 years, I've never known this. This is gonna blow your minds. Ready? Dragonflies are born under the water, and they live there until they're 2 to 5 years old. They live underwater. They have gills. They breathe underwater. Dragonflies are born underwater, and they don't come out for 2 to 5 years. And then they molt, and they get wings and color, and then they live on the dry land, flying around. Isn't that insane? Look it up. Stutterflies, stutter, butter, flutter. Dragonflies, dragonflies. How come it took this long for me to find that out? It's crazy. We like the hate. We like the hate. Bring on the hate. Who didn't? I never knew that. If you knew that, you must have a 70 IQ. Demand chat has a 70 IQ. In the shadow of demand, which food is revealed to be a favorite of demons? Which food is a favorite of demons? Which food? In the shadow of demand, which food is to be a favorite of the demons? Panda, yes. Chengdu. Did somebody say... Okay, blood, that's pretty close. Strawberries. Strawberry fields forever. Who is a playable character of the Shadow Warrior series? Who was born here before 1990? Anyone born before 1990? Whoever Lo Wong is. So here's an old one. Which American toy manufacturer released the Intellivision home console in 1979? Someone should get this. Which American toy manufacturer released the Intellivision home console in 1979? 89, that's close to me. I'm 87. 87. Do you know some old toy companies from back in our day? Man, I miss Toys R Us. But no, that's incorrect. It's Mattel. Mattel. What code name did Nintendo use for the GameCube before its true name revealed in August 2000? If you guys know anything about emulation, they named the emulation after it. If you wanted to play Nintendo GameCube, there's an emulation, and it's named after what their code name is. What's their code name? Game Boy. Dolphin. Released in 2001, the large original Xbox controller went by what nickname? What nickname did the large original Xbox controller go by? Any guesses? Who had the original Xbox? That's a good guess. The Duke. Okay, here's a console that I did not ever have. Which console was controversially advertised as the world's first 64-bit console when it was in fact compressed to 32-bit processor? Yes, it is an odd name. Quite odd. Atari Jaguar. Yes, I have a cat and a dog. Cat dog. Alone in the world with a little cat dog. Alone in the world with a little cat dog. Next. Some of these are really difficult. I wouldn't know any. In what year was the Game Boy Color released? The Game Boy Color. You knew it, Robert? In what year was the Game Boy Color released? Really close. The Game Boy Color was released in 1998. For which console was Luigi's Mansion a launch title? Which console was Luigi's Mansion a launch title? Yes, correct. Get a piece of candy. This is for you. here's a good one. Here's a good one. In which platforming video game series does the player control an ordinary worm enhanced by a super suit? This was one of my favorite games for Sega. Can you guess it? Can you guess? Can you guess it? I bet they made some crazy babies. Released in 1989, for which console was the Power Glove a controller accessory? Released in 1989, for which console was the Power Glove a control accessory? That's correct. That's correct, Nintendo. The Nintendo Power Glove. Now you're playing with power. Now you're playing with power. Now you're playing with power. Oh, here we go. A lawsuit filed by Sega against the 2003 game The Simpsons Road Rage for its perceived similarities to which other driving game? Right now, my favorite ASMR artist is Kelly Belly ASMR, and I like Tony Trigger's ASMR. Crazy Taxi. Crazy Taxi. One more here. One more and then I'll get on with the Starfly. What are the controllers for the Nintendo Switch called? See, there's some old, some new in here. Some old and some new. What are the controllers for the Nintendo Switch called? Crazy Taxi, Crazy Taxi, Crazy Taxi, Crazy. They were called Joy-Cons. I don't know if you can see this, but there's an original Xbox right there. And a Nintendo Switch. And an Xbox. What else? What else? What else? What else? I got them all. I got them all. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. I modded my Xbox original, and I put a 2 terabyte hard drive in it, and added all the games. And I modded my Xbox 360 with Aurora. Solder, 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 solder. A race of no, not that one. Early models of which console were plagued by hardware fault, commonly referred to as the Red Ring of Death. Red Ring of Death, Red Ring, Red Ring, Red Ring. Red Ring, Red Ring, Red Ring, Red Ring, Red Ring, Red Ring, Red Ring. Red Ring, Red Ring, Red Ring. Yes, Ninja Gaiden. Ninja Gaiden was coded. That's correct, that's correct. Golden DDXX. Golden DDXX and Robert. See the resemblance? I'm reading trivia. Trivia. Game trivia. Right now I'm reading game trivia. For which console did Namco release the original Gun-Go peripheral bundle with a copy of Time Crisis? Shooting game, Time Crisis. For which console did Namco release the original Gun-Go peripheral bundle with copies of Time Crisis? That's correct. Robert knows his retros. Robert knows his old schools. Which console was sold using the advertising slogan "Jump In"? I wouldn't have known. I wouldn't have got that. I don't think I would have got that one. This one. I don't know. I'm not sure. But I'll say it again. Which console was sold using the advertising slogan "Jump in"? I didn't know. I don't know. Any guesses? Who knows? Right. That's what I said. Xbox 360. I had no idea. Oh, I love this one though. Which home console was the first to contain a Blu-ray disc player? Blu-ray. Video game trivia. Which home console was the first to contain a Blu-ray disc player? Did he say PlayStation 3? Yes. PlayStation 3. PlayStation 3. How'd you know? You get a sleepy Snoopy. Snoopy. Good one, Robert. PlayStation 3 was boss. The first original PlayStation 3. The original PlayStation 3 played PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, and PlayStation 3 games. All the other ones after that just played 1 and 3. And they're very expensive now. They're $500 if you want to find one. $500. That's stupid. Here's a good one. First released in 2013, which side-scrolling video game was removed from the App Store in 2014 by its creator, Dong Ne-gyen, citing concerns over its supposedly addictive feature? This is a very crazy story on this one. I know the story. Yes. Aristocrat. Yes. You get a candy kiss. Snoopy, Sleepy, Snoopy and Woodstock. Sleepy, Woodstock. Yes, this creator that made Flappy Bird. I also heard that he became a multi-millionaire overnight and couldn't handle it and contemplated suicide. So if you own an iPhone 4 or 3, whatever one was in that year, they're worth $100,000 if you have that app on there. The original app. If you have Flappy Bird, the original app, you got money. Before the release, by what code name was the Xbox One called? Before its release, By what code name was the Xbox One called? I didn't know this. I didn't know this. I wouldn't know that. I didn't know that. No guesses. Project Scorpio. Project Scorpio. Halo Combat Evolved was a launch title for which console? So simple, so simple. Who plays Halo Master Chief Collection? Who still plays Halo? Red vs. Blue, Red vs. Blue, Red vs. Blue, Red vs. Blue, Red vs. Blue. It came out on the original Xbox. Chun-Li, the Street Fighter series regular, is primarily associated with what basic fight move? Chun-Li, the Street Fighter series regular is primarily associated with what basic fighting move? Long live King Cobra, long live King Cobra, King Cobra, King Cobra. Flying bird kick, yes, 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 that's right. That's it, that's it, that's it. That's it, that's it. You get a Valentine's Day. You get the Snoopy, 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 Snoopy. You get the Snoopy, 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 Snoopy. What's this one? What's this? What's this? What is that? What is that even? That's just words. Wah, 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 wah. What was the final home console released by Sega? What was the final home console released by Sega? Which one was it? Which one was it? Which one was it? Which one was it? Can you read? Can you read? Can you read it? Can you read my brain? Can you read it? Can you read it? Can you read it? Can you read it? Can you guess? Can you guess? Which was the final home console released by Sega? Sega, Sega. Sega! Sonic. Sonic was my favorite. Sonic was my favorite. The Dreamcast. Sega Dreamcast. Sega Dreamcast. Some of these go in depth. Like, I would never know this. In the 2007 game Crackdown, how many agility orbs are there to collect? In the 2007 game Crackdown, how many agility orbs are there to collect? How many? How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 100, 200, 300. How many? 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 500. 500. Never played it. Never played it. Don't know. Moving on. In online gaming, what does the acronym MOBA mean? What does the acronym MOBA mean? In online gaming, what does the acronym MOBA mean? 500, that would take so long. So long, so long. You're playing the game just to get orbs. You're playing the game just to get orbs. Orbs, that's it. That's it, that's it. I'd rather play Fortnite. I'd rather play Fortnite. I'd rather play Fortnite. Aristocrats is master of biotic autopsy. It is multiplayer online battle arena. Actor Bruce Willis provided his likeness and voice for which 1998 game? Bruce Willis provided his likeness and voice for what game? Actor Bruce Willis provided his likeness and voice for which 1998 game? That was a good movie. That was a good movie. That was a good movie. Any more guesses? Any more? Apocalypse. Definitely not that. Some of these are very... The side-scrolling beat-em-up game Castle Crashers supports how many cooperative players? Never heard of it. Yes. Yes, aristocrat. Yes. Yes. In Red Dead Redemption, who is the leader of the gang that former member John Marston must bring to justice? Good guess. In Red Dead Redemption, who is the leader of the gang that former member John Marston must bring to justice? Do you know? It's an old game now. Yes, replay it. I never played Red Dead Redemption 2, but I did watch a lot of the gameplay online. It is Dutch Van der Linde. Dutch Van der Linde. Handsome Jack first appeared in which video game? Handsome Jack. Handsome Jack first appeared in what video game? Which one? Which video game? Handsome Jack first appeared in which video game? Borderlands 2. Borderlands 2. In which game series might you play as Harry Tipper, Sergeant Cortez, or a giant gingerbread man? Who said Borderland 2? Demand Jet. Yes. You get a stipple. You get the Sleepy Snoopy Valentine's Day candy. In which game series might you play as Harry Tipper, Sergeant Cortez, or a giant gingerbread man? Excuse me. Time Splitters. I can't read that. What name did fans give the unnamed protagonist of the 2012 game Hotline Miami? I feel like there was just so many games for each console, and depending on which state you lived, you either played them or you didn't. Like East Coast and West Coast. I grew up on a Nintendo and a Sega, and there's like 1,000 Nintendo games and 700 Sega games, and I had at least 60 Sega games. The other ones I've never even heard of in my life, never seen them until I was older. But then you find out they're wildly popular. It was a jacket. A jacket. This is dumb. Okay, here's a good one. This is cool. I have this game sealed, and it has a sticker on it from the developer. It's a developer sticker, and it's sealed. I don't know if it's worth anything, but which 2010 Xbox 360 game by Remedy Entertainment is set in the small mountain town of Bright Falls? Which 2010 Xbox 360 game by Remedy Entertainment is set in the small mountain town of Bright Falls? I used to thrift games and sell them on Macari. Neurono's a good guess. Alan Wake. I used to thrift games and get them for like $1 or $2. Sometimes you get sealed. And then I would sell them on Macari. But now the thrift stores don't do that anymore. They sell them themselves on eBay. And all the thrift stores charge an arm and a leg. They charge more than the retail stores. It's cheaper for me to go to the store and buy a brand new. By what name was the Sega Genesis known outside North America? What was the Sega Genesis before we had it? What was it called? What was the name? By what name was the Sega Genesis known outside North America? Robert, yes. Robert, no. I knew he would know. I knew you would know. Snoopy in a Woody stock. Woody stock. Look. But there's still a full unopened package here. Should I give you a hard one? A hard one. Let's do a hard one. In Lemmings, what color hair do the lemmings have? In Lemmings, what color hair do the lemmings have? In Lemmings, I don't even know what's a lemming? In Lemmings, what color hair? What color hair do the lemmings have? This is my hair, and I grew it myself. In Lemmings, what color hair did the lemmings have? Who said green? Who said green? Green. Who said green? Robert. green hair. I'd like to see what one looks like. I'm curious now. Wow, okay. What was the first 3D game in the Bomberman video game series? It's in the title. The name is in the title. And what was the first 3D console? Should have been the question. What was the first 3D game in the Bomberman video game series? I loved Bomberman. I was addicted to this game when I was 11 and 12. Okay. I'm gonna look it up because I'm curious. A lemming. That's funny. A lemming with green hair. Yes. Happy Valentine's Day, Emmanuel. Happy Valentine's Day. Yes, you're right, Robert. Happy Valentine's Day, Emmanuel. You get a Sleepy Snoopy kiss. A Sleepy Snoopy kiss. Sleepy Snoopy kiss. Sleepy Snoopy kiss for you. Emmanuel. It was the Nintendo 64. That's correct. What is the name of Cuphead's brother? It's cup related. That's the answer, Diarrhea Man. That's hilarious. Diarrhea Man. That's right. When you have nausea, heartburn, indigestion, upset stomach, diarrhea, get you some Pepto-Bismol, Mughead, Mugkuso. Yes, it's Mugman. Cuphead, don't play with the devil. Okay, I wouldn't know this, but you guys might. First released in 2017. Which virtual reality game is based on the animated series Rick and Morty? Released in 2017. Which virtual reality game is based on the animated series Rick and Morty? It's a funny wordplay. It's virtual reality. We already did that one. In which 2018 video game does player character Madeline try to climb the mountain despite being hindered by a dark version of herself? In which 2018 video game does player characters Madeline try to climb a mountain despite being hindered by a dark version of herself? Celeste, I don't know. I wouldn't know. I don't know. In the 2016 video game Persona 5, what is the code name of the game's silent protagonist? What is the name of the game's silent protagonist? What's the name? Game Boy. Is it Mario or Mario? Mario or Mario? Yo, Mario. Yo, Mario. In the 2016 video game Persona 5, what was the name? What is the name? What is the code name of the game's silent protagonist? Anyone say Joker, 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 Joker. Joker, the Joker, the Joker, Mario. I had a friend when I was younger, he would say Mario. Mario. What was your favorite Mario? 1, 2, or 3? None of the new ones, just 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3. Yeah, J-Mac. J-Mac. J-Mac, J-Mac. J-Mac, J-Mac. Mario 3, yes. Mario 3. Mario 3. I'll do more questions. There's a whole lot of those. Mario 3 was awesome. What is the name of Ben's motorcycle gang in the adventure game Full Throttle? What is the name of Ben's motorcycle gang in the adventure game Full Throttle? What was it? What was it? I loved Mario 3. Mario 3. The Polecats was the name of the game. The Polecats. Mario 3 for me. I thought it was like the best thing ever. Still, to this day. I don't know how they did it. But with over 155 million units sold, what is the best-selling home console of all time? Wow. And this is up to date. This is like... This has questions 2018, so... Robert said he was the first in his family to complete the Mario 3. Yes, Robert. PlayStation 2 sold 155 million units, making it the best-selling home console of all time. I have it. Do you know, Xbox? This Xbox right here. That Xbox has dev mode on it, which allows you to emulate any games, any systems, and I have all the systems on there. Every single PlayStation 1 and 2 game. Every single one. The Nintendo, all the Nintendo games. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you. I have to show you. I'm reading Q&A questions. Q&A. See? J-Mac, see? But just so you know, J-Mac, you're still dreaming. And this is just a fever dream. You're having a fever dream, J-Mac. Just let it happen. Just let it happen. This is a fever dream, J-Mac. Stutter part. This right here. What I'm doing right here. This is an ASMR trigger. It's an ASMR trigger. It's called Stutterfly. Stutterfly. It's a stutterfly. It's guaranteed to make you Did I stutter? I said tingle. Tingle. Happy. Joy. Happy. Joy. Which one's bigger? Can you guess? Which one's the bigger one? Is it this one? Or is it this one? Which one's the bigger one? Just let me know. This is my right hand right here. This is my left. Which one's the bigger one? Can you tell? Which one? I think it. Happy. Joy. We have a whole other package here to open. Now that's a knife. Apple. Joy. Apple. Pick a card, any card. Pick a card, any card. What was the profession of the protagonist, Gordon Freeman, in the 1998 PC game Half-Life? couldn't get it. I couldn't get it. But when I do, when I get it, there's going to be a lot of creative content. I'm going to show you something. We'll get back to that. Ooh, here we go. I like this one. Originally named Jumpman. In which 1981 game did Mario first appear? Stutter, butted, flies. Do you play PS5, J-Mac? PS5? I love the Xbox. I never had a PS4. I love PS3 though. It's one of a kind. I like hacking. I like modding systems. Robert, what's your favorite PS2 game? How many rows of aliens appear in a wave of Space Invaders? I liked Galaga better. I liked Galaga better than Space Invaders. How many rows of aliens appeared in a wave of Space Invaders? Super Mario Bros. On Atari 2600. Awesome. Awesome. J-Mac. I'm not a fan of the Xbox. Okay. It's five rows of Space Invaders. Can I show you? Did you know Xbox could do this, J-Mac? You're gonna find out. What is this? Is this hacked? Yes, it is. Xbox 360, Dreamcast, Sony 1, Sony 2, Nintendo 64, PSP. Can you believe it? First warm day in a month. Yeah, same here. I live in New Hampshire. And it's been nice the last couple days. God Hand or Onimusha 2. Yes. I'm sorry, there are just too many amazing PlayStation 2 games. I actually really love the Final Fight Streetwise on PS2. Onimusha 2, definitely. Ready. The entire... Oh no. this is 6 terabytes. 6 terabytes. Oh no, oh no. I didn't have the hard drive plugged in. It was in my computer. Let me try that again. Okay, this is every PS1 game. You get the point, you get the point. No, we get a lot of snow. We had 2 feet of snow in one storm, and then 6 inches the next day. Every PS2 game. Did you play Tony Hawk? Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2? Oh, let's see. Oh, Onimusha, Onimusha. Where is it? Where is it? Oh. 11. Oh. I don't have it. I'll have to get it. I don't know what's going on. What about Nintendo 64? Diddy Kong Racing? Oh, wait. How iconic. How iconic is this one? I was planning on playing Fortnite after this stream. This brings me back to when I was 12 years old. Oh, okay. Wow. It moves so different than... Pew, pew. switch weapons. It's inverted too. It's a little glitchy. Gotta stop this guy before he gets to the... It's really sensitive. Look at the graphics. They're terrible. We used to try and break the game any which way possible. Do stuff we weren't supposed to do. I'm just gonna jump. I think that's my only objective. And I'm free falling. Yes, I played Black Ops. My favorite Black Ops game was Black Ops 3. And I'll still play that occasionally. Played Black Ops 6, Black Ops 5. I'm trying to figure out how to live stream. I'm working on getting a camera for ASMR. Right? Okay, you know what I'll do? I have a Nintendo 64 and it's modded. Well, I have all the games. I have the original Nintendo 64 and I put lights in it. I soldered lights in it. I'll stream some gameplay on that one of these days. I'll play 007 because it's easier to play. Ice, baby. Let me see. I thought it was up here. It's in my basement. I have a Nintendo 64 that I modded with lights, and I put a see-through transparent shell on it. Ice, I got a question for you. Ice. Jacqueline Natula was the main antagonist in which iconic 1996 action platform? Bro, you're the best. Happy Valentine's Day, man. You get a sleepy Snoopy kiss. And you get a sleepy Snoopy kiss. Let's get a sleepy Snoopy kiss. The question, Jacqueline Natla was the main antagonist in which iconic 1996 action platformer? Video game questions. Game boy. Game trivia. Video game trivia. Tomb Raider. Does Jacqueline Natla sound familiar in Tomb Raider? Here's funny. This is a funny one right here. I actually played this game recently and it's very hilarious. Coffee Stain Studios are most famous for creating which 2014 simulator game? I'll give you a hint. It's an animal. You get to play as an animal. Right? Yeah, I don't. And I played me some Tomb Raider for PS1. Tomb Raider 1, Tomb Raider 2. Which simulator Coffee Stain Studios are most famous for? 2014 game. Yes. Goat Simulator. Such a funny game. You go around pissing off the farmer. Okay. The Russian folk tune Korabianiki is commonly referred to as the theme of which classic 1984 video game, thanks to its use in the later Game Boy port. It's an iconic. In 1991, I had this, and I would play it every day. I would play this game every day. Goat Simulator. That's so funny, Aristocat. Because my childhood memory is Tetris. Shapes made of 4 colored blocks like a V or a box come down like falling stairs. You can stack them in rows, but everyone knows that the game was made for chicks. This is not a game question. Whose experiments with a time machine kick off the event of Command and Conquer Red Alert? Well, I guess maybe it is. Tetris. Whose experiments with a time machine kick off the events of Command and Conquer Red Alert? Albert Einstein. What are the inputs for the Konami code? Next, they're going to tell us what are the inserts for Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. Up, down, left, right, BA. Oh, here's an old one here. Released in 1971, which computer game featured a journey to Willamette Valley and a possible game over due to the player character dying from dysentery? Old computer games we played in school in the early 90s. One of them was Word Muncher. I didn't know they had a movie, Tetris. I'll definitely check that out. Yes! Oregon Trail, Oregon Trail. Yes! Oh, I should have showed you on that, on the dev kit on the Xbox. I have Windows 98 with a bunch of games. It's literally Windows 98 server. Diablo, Word Muncher, that pinball machine that came stock with most of the computers. It was like the best pinball machine game. In Tom Clancy's The Division, on what day of the year is a virus spread throughout New York through infected banknotes? Is that how they've been spreading? Is that how they spread COVID? The truths are in the games. The truths are in the games. The truths are in the movies. The games, the games. In Tom Clancy's The Division, on what day of the year is a virus spread throughout New York through infected banknotes? That's insane, Aristocat. Aristocat, Aristocat. Yeah, I'll check it out for sure. Tetris movie. Tom Clancy's The Division. They spread the virus through infected banknotes on Black Friday. Black Friday. Ooh, here's one that wasn't mentioned yet. In which game did Katana first appear as a playable character? Not all at once, everyone, not all at once. In which game did Katana first appear as a playable character? Mortal Kombat 2. Yes. Yes, yes. I'll do two more. Developed by Rare, which side-scrolling beat-em-up game was released in 1991 in response to the popularity of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was made by a guy in Dover, New Hampshire, which is less than an hour from me. Developed by Rare, which side-scrolling beat-em-up game was released in 1991 in response to the popularity of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Amphibian friends. Amphibians. Battletoads, you got it, man. You got it. Which one? What's it gonna be? No, we don't want that. We want a Sleepy Snoopy. speaking of Sleepy Snoopy, there's also trivia. When I do the Sleepy Snoopy, on each other side, there's trivia for each day. Let's see. Can you guess the common word or phrase reflected in this lettering layout? That's an answer to, what are baby rabbits called? Crap, I don't have the answer to that because I ripped out the page. Anywho. One more. In which Nintendo 64 game does the player take on the role of Jonah Dark? Basically the game I was playing on Nintendo 64. Bunnies. In which Nintendo 64 game, what does the player take on the role of Jonah Dark? Jonah Dark. This is it, guys. This is the last one. Can you guess it? Can you guess it? Because I'm just gonna stutterfly you to sleep. Can you guess it? Can you guess it? Oh, that's yes. Zero. Turok is a good one. Perfect Dark was the answer. One more. Gotta do one more. Let me see. Let's see. We're just gonna pick. This is it right here. This is the one right here. In which video game did Yoshi make his first appearance? In which video game did Yoshi make his first appearance? Perfect Dark was amazing. It was just as good as 007. GoldenEye. Super Mario World, yes, that's exactly it. Super Mario World. Game Boy's launch title, Alleyway, was a clone of which classic 1976 Atari game? I had a Game Boy game in 1991. It had 24 games on it, and the first one had Alleyway on it. It was amazing. It was a ripoff of this game, though, apparently. It was Mario. Alleyway's Mario was awesome. But which game did Alleyway rip off in 19? Game Boy's launch title, Alleyway, was a clone of which classic 1976 Atari game? Atari arcade game. Paper Mario was amazing too. Breakout. Did you ever play Breakout? Okay, here's one. What are the nicknames for the 4 Pac-Man Ghost? What are their nicknames? What are the nicknames for the 4 Pac-Man Ghost? played Mrs. Pac-Man for Sega Genesis. Mrs. Pac-Man for Sega Genesis. The ghost name were Blinky, Pinky, Inky, and Clyde. Blinky, Pinky, Inky, and Clyde. I wonder which color Clyde was. In the multiplayer for Nintendo 64's classic GoldenEye 007, which weapon is famed for its ability to defeat an opponent with a single shot? Stinky? I agree. Yes, the golden gun. Do you remember in the campaign when you get the golden gun, you have to walk on the floor in the right pattern, or else the guns will shoot at you automatically, killing you instantly. I don't like that one. Released by Nintendo, what is the name of the cardboard interactive toy line compatible with the Nintendo Switch console? Golden Bum. Golden Bum Bum Bum. Released by Nintendo, what is the name of the cardboard interactive toy line compatible with the Nintendo Switch console? Yes. Wow. Out of nowhere. Her 060. Out of nowhere. He came out of nowhere with 3 correct answers. 3 correct answers. 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Oh no. Thank you. Thank you for taking a trip down memory lane and being part of the game show. And remember, this has been one big fever dream. You were dreaming this whole time. With that being said, happy Valentine's Day. I'll catch you in the next one, guys. Just want to let you know quickly, new triggers are coming, new videos. Thank you for being a part of the live. Thank you for playing. Love you guys a lot. Hope to see you guys soon. Have a good night, guys. Have a good night.